Starting a YouTube channel and making money from it is very difficult. However, with our methods, you can actually re-upload clips that aren't yours and be able to monetize them to earn a nice monthly profit like I am. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you just exactly how you can re-upload videos in the gaming niche and monetize them. Now, although this sounds too good to be true, it actually isn't. There are loads of channels out there that are actually uploading gaming clips which aren't actually theirs, and then monetizing them using a new and unique method, which I'm about to show you. So as you all know, YouTube has tightened the rules on what's actually allowed on the platform to be monetized. So if you're someone that used to upload compilation clips, you will know that YouTube actually cracked down on these channels because they were reusing content. However, you're still able to do this and monetize it if you know how to. Let's take a look at a channel example so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. The channel example we are going to be looking at is Minecraft Royale. This channel is a compilation channel which is focused on uploading compilation style clips of Minecraft and monetizing them. The first question that you are going to have is going to be, how can this channel monetize clips that are not theirs? Well, I've spoken about this before, and I'm going to state it again. The technical loophole that you can actually use is adding value to the clips that you download. Now, when you're running a gaming channel, adding value to any of the clips could be a number of things, not limited to, but including sound effects. The type of sound effects that enhance the viewer's viewing experience. A voiceover. A voiceover is usually some form of commentary which typically narrates what's going on in the clip or what's about to happen. Text on screen, funny captions. The text on screen is usually some of the words that were said in the clip by the actual person playing the game, or perhaps an added caption to somehow increase the viewing experience. Now, when you have all of these combined and added into your video, you are then able to monetize it. This way, if YouTube ever comes across this channel and decides they would like to remove monetization from the channel, they can't. This is because the channel does upload other people's clips, but the loophole it uses is that it doesn't upload the raw clips. It actually makes subtle edits, and because they make these small changes and edits to the clips, YouTube will allow them to monetize these videos and make money from them. Most people think that YouTube actually doesn't allow people to re-upload videos from other websites and make compilation videos. However, this is actually fine. The problem is, most people just upload the raw videos and then compile them into one video and upload it. This is something that YouTube no longer allows, which is why adding effects to the videos is necessary for monetization. Now, with a gaming channel, the main issue you're going to have is going to be sourcing your clips and dealing with copyright. One major problem I've come to realize on YouTube is that a large majority of creators somehow abuse the copyright system. What I mean by this is that there are actually many instances where individual creators actually strike down clips and videos which are actually considered fair use. For those of you who don't understand what fair use is basically a law which allows anyone to use copyright material under the circumstances that it involves criticism, news reporting, teaching, and research. However, what tends to happen is that even in cases where it's completely legal for you to use the video clip, some independent creators abuse the copyright system and will issue a copyright strike even though the clip was used in a fair use matter. Which is why when it comes to sourcing your YouTube clips, it's actually very difficult, because unless you get explicit permission to use these gaming clips, it's going to be very hard if someone does decide to strike you. Because the problem is that your entire channel is built around other clips. Meaning that if 3 people decide to abuse the copyright system, then your channel could disappear overnight. And this is something that independent creators could do. Meaning that if you're going to run a channel like this, you're going to need to put the things in place to make sure that your channel doesn't get terminated straight away. One effective method of doing this is by having a support email, in which people can contact you to remove the clips. As you see in the description of this video, we can see that there is a contact support email, just in case someone does want clips taken down. That way, if an independent creator doesn't want their clips on the platform, they can immediately contact them via email and get the video taken down without them issuing a strike. However, this strategy isn't bulletproof, and people still could abuse the copyright system. So once you have your support email in place, you need to be able to find out where you're going to source your clips from. The majority of people source clips from either YouTube itself or Twitch, Facebook, and Reddit. Now, the only issue here is that you would need to actually reach out to these individual gamers and get their permission to use the clips in the video. Now, once you've got individual creators' permission to use their video clips, you could actually use these clips in your videos and make the compilations. After you've made the compilations, the next step would be to actually add the value to them, which is the easy part. Although video editing does look hard, there's awesome easy video editing tricks which can speed up the entire process. The best thing to do for yourself is to get yourself some editing packs. Now, if you don't know what an editing pack is, an editing pack is basically a set of templates that allow you to edit your video much faster, rather than doing everything manually. So for example, if I wanted to add some memes to my gaming video compilation, I could head over to this link and download a green screen meme editing pack. Now, once you've downloaded this, the only thing you would need to do is to import it and add it on top of a video gaming clip at the right moment. However, if you don't particularly understand gaming humor, then it won't be accurate. Not only are adding green screen meme is a good way to add value to the video, by far the best way to add value to any YouTube video clip that isn't yours is by adding some commentary. This lets YouTube know that there's a real person behind the account, and the entire thing isn't automated. So you want to make sure that whenever you're making a compilation channel or any type of gaming videos which aren't using your clips, you need to make sure that your voice is actually going to be in the video, at least some of the time. And the reason you want to make sure your video is in the video some of the time is so that when the review is checking your channel, it doesn't falsely become demonetized for reusing content with no added value. Because that is the #1 reason compilation channels get demonetized for, not adding value. Now, I think adding voiceover to the gaming clips isn't actually hard. All you would have to do is simply just watch the gaming clip and then literally add your own commentary on top of that. Now, there are many different gaming channels that are actually doing this and not just Meme Royale, and you don't need to actually add your own voiceovers or commentary in order to be monetized. For example, if we take a look at this channel called Red Arcade, this is a channel which actually adds value to the clips by editing them at a very specific manner. As you can see here, at the 17-second mark, they actually add a caption which says, "See ya, pal." They then also add some sound effects to emphasize what's going on. And then they additionally add some zooms and add a green screen of a meme on top of the actual creator, which means that there's many different layers to editing this kind of content. So, as you can see, depending on how you want to run your cash cow channel, you can either add voiceovers or add high-level editing into your videos to add value, or you can do both, which gives you the highest chance of being monetized. Now, I do want to say that compilation channels are always risky, considering the fact that people can abuse copyright systems, and also the fact that reviewers can get confused when looking at your channel, because unless you're actually in the gaming niche, you're not really going to understand which gaming channels add value and which gaming channels don't. So it's always best when creating this kind of channel to add some kind of commentary to make it clear that it's actually you adding the value and that you're not just re-uploading clips. So yes, in 2021, it is possible to actually make money re-uploading other people's videos. It just actually takes a bit more effort now that YouTube has tightened their rules on what you can do. I would also advise that when you're creating a cash cow channel, especially a gaming one, don't create the cash cow channel around one particular game, because that one particular game dies, then your channel could die with that game. For example, we have the Fall Guys Royale channel, which is actually no longer uploaded to, simply because the game Fall Guys is no longer popular or profitable. So you need to make sure that whatever channel you create, it isn't dependent on one game. It sometimes can be dependent on a single game, however, I would just make sure that this game isn't a new trend. It should be a game that's been around for a very long time. This is because, as you can see with Fall Guys, trends come and go, and you don't want your YouTube channel profits to as well.